Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. Gonna break tradition a little bit this week and start with Image Comics. Image has some of the top talent in the industry working on a ton of books, and some of their best titles are out this week, like Saga from Brian K. Vaughan, guy who did Y the Last Man and a bunch of other awesome books. Saga is a huge hit, probably their second biggest book behind Walking Dead, so if you don't know what that is, you might want to check it out. Or Jupiter's Circle from Mark Millar, or Odyssey from Matt Fraction, or Outcast by a guy named Kirkman who does a book called Walking Dead, maybe you've heard of that one, or Black Magic by my man Greg Rucka, one of my all-time favorite guys, or East of West from Brian Hickman, a little bit of horror western. Like I say, some of the top talent in comics working on these books. These are some of the best books they have. So if you don't have an Image book on your list, this is a great week to check out some of their biggest and best titles, like Deadly Class, or Beauty, or Monstrous. I told you it was a huge Image week. All those books are worth picking up. Cry Havoc is your first issue, gotta have it, Image book of the week. Unless you're talking about Prophet, the first issue from the latest Prophet series. Again, huge range of stuff from these guys. And they also do a great job of having $1 reprints of all of their first issues. So if any of these things grab your interest, grab the first issue reprint for just $1. And it's really awesome. All kinds of great stuff from the Image guys. And of course, it's always a great week for my friends at Dark Horse. You know I'm always talking up Mike Mignola, and this week I have an actual Hellboy book. Usually just talking up Abe Sapien or BPRD or Lobster Johnson, but this is your Hellboy winter special. I love anything Hellboy, and you should too. And there's a second Hellboy book, Itty Bitty Hellboy, because Hellboy is a perfect character for an all-ages title. Really fun and interesting stuff. And there's 2 Conan books this week too. Conan the Avenger and King Conan. Great stories, great art. Always talking up the great job Dark Horse does with their Conan stuff and all their licensed books in general. Conan's good stuff. About Valiant titles, this is your first issue of Faith. This is lighting the internet on fire these days, so you definitely want to pick up this one and see what all the buzz is about. And Bloodshot, my other favorite Valiant title. Everybody should have a Valiant book on their list, like Bloodshot or Exo Manowar or Rye or many of the awesome things that they do. Ghostbusters is my IDW book this week, because everybody loves Ghostbusters and is anticipating the new movie that's going to be hilariously awesome. And Escape from New York is my Boom Studios book this week, because it's got Snake Plissken and he's awesome. Great week for the indie publishers and indie titles. But you know, there's a couple of big guns in the comics world. One of them goes by the name of Marvel Comics. This is Old Man Logan #1. One of the biggest books you've been waiting for in this all new, all different Marvel reboot universe thing they got going on. Old Man Logan #1 and Extraordinary X-Men #6. This book has been exploding since about issue #3. Also has Old Man Logan in it. If you've been missing out on this, you might want to grab the first issue and see what all the hubbub's about. All new, all different Avengers with these excellent Alex Ross covers. You know I'm a sucker for anything that says Avengers on it, and that one has all new Captain America there on the cover. All new Inhumans, Deadpool and Cable, Deadpool being, of course, Marvel's next big movie star. Daredevil, Marvel's current big TV star. It's another huge book. Spider-Woman. You read more about this one in our newsletter. It's another really cool title. Been all kinds of Spider books rolling out lately. Really encourage you guys to check this one out. And it's got scrolls. Venom and Carnage, both out this week. Rounds out your Spider stuff. Maybe Carnage is flying under your radar. If you're an old fan from back in the day, you might want to check the new one out and see what they've got going on with them. Angela, Queen of Hell. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. rounds out your Marvel stuff. That's the Sphinx there on the cover. We haven't seen him in about 100 years. This book is definitely flying under your radar, and if you like spooky fun, this one might be one for you. Good stuff. And as always, a great week for The Batman. This is Batman and Robin Eternal. That's your weekly Bat book. But the Bat book I like is this guy, Grayson, the original Robin. The first 2 trade paperbacks for this series came out last week. If you've been missing out on this one, you can grab the first issue of the title or the first trade paperback. Really solid book. Best Batman book with no Batman in it. Justice League of America and Justice League 3001 are your League books of the week. But it's a big week for the Blue Boy Scout. It's the new issue of Superman. Cool Kryptonite cover there. But the one I want to talk about is Superman Lois and Clark #4. This book has been really, really cool, and it's leading into a big Superman event that's coming up right around the corner. Don't want to say too much about this for fear of spoilers and whatnot. But grab the first issue of this or just jump into this week's #4. A lot of stuff going on in this book. Fun time to be a Superman fan. Teen Titans out this week, along with a Suicide Squad. Deadshot, One-Shot, Deadshot and Katana there. DC's... Well, I want to say he's DC's Deadpool, but that's probably not true. Aquaman has a new issue this week. Black Canary, Cyborg, Deathstroke, lots of great DC books this week. Sort of stuff on the fringe, things that you might have gotten by you, but Deathstroke especially is one of the more fun titles they got going on. Let's talk about Vertigo books. How about Art Ops? Always talking up Mike Allred. If you listen to the podcast, you heard me singing his praises the other night. Big fan of Mike Allred. Been encouraging you guys to check out all the different stuff that Vertigo's got rolling out, like this one, like Jacked, and like Last Gang in Town. This is a really great week for branching out from some of your usual stuff and trying something new. A lot of great stuff from the indie publishers, a lot of sort of B books from the big 2. So, like I say, take a look around, find something new. It's a great week for that sort of thing. That's all I got for you for this week. You can check us out at blackcatcomics.biz, check out our Facebook page, check out our YouTube channel, or just get on down here to Rock and Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.